Thank you for joining in to Bird Dog Yoga. We have our fusion flow ahead of us today. If you'd like, grab a block. We do have a half moon in our flow. It's always nice to bring the floor up to you. Otherwise, you just need your mat, and we will get started in a child's pose when you are ready. Starting in our child's pose, bring your big toes to touch, knees out nice and wide as you start to relax the upper body down towards the mat, reaching the arms forward, relaxing the head down. Taking these first few moments to settle into your space, taking any movement that feels good, if rocking the forehead from side to side on the mat feels good on your neck, walking out the shoulders, swaying the hips from right to left. I like to tent the palms like I'm holding a tennis ball underneath them to give a little height to the arms as I walk out the shoulders, dropping one armpit down, then the other. Taking that if that feels good for you. And then settling in through stillness here. Take your right arm and thread it underneath your chest, right palm facing up as you relax onto the right shoulder. Gaze can be underneath the left armpit, or if you want a little bit more sensation on the right shoulder, try to square the left armpit down towards the floor as you bring your forehead straight down to the mat. Gently unthread the right arm, coming back through center. And moving over into the other side, threading the left arm underneath you, relaxing onto the left shoulder, palm facing up. Again, if you want more sensation on this left side, you begin to rotate the right shoulder down towards the earth as you bring your forehead down to the mat. And then unthread the left arm, coming back through center in your child's pose one last time. From here, shift the weight forward into a tabletop position. If you want to find some cat-cows, shifting the weight from right to left. I like to give a few moments here of free movement. Do whatever feels comfortable in your body for warming up all of your major joints. And then coming through stillness, planting firmly through the palms, spreading the fingers nice and wide, grounding down into the earth. Hug your belly up and in to engage the core. Moving through a few rounds of bird dogs, gently planting the left knee down as you extend the right leg up and back. Rotate the right hip down towards the floor as you squeeze the glute to lift the heel high. From here, we'll begin to reach the left arm forward, bicep by the ear, left palm facing in. Take a breath. As you exhale, crunch it in, knee to elbow, round in the spine. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend, pause right here. Bend the right heel in towards the glute, sweep the left arm up and around, grabbing for the inner arch of the foot. Once you have your foot, you can hang out right here. If you want a little bit more, start to kick into the palm, slight lift to the chin. We're not reaching the chin up to the sky and cranking on the neck, just a slight gaze up. Take one more inhale, kick. Exhale, gently release the left arm long, right leg goes long, pause. And then release that down to the floor, sink the hips back into a child's pose. Letting that side go. Coming back to our breath. And coming back up to our tabletop, moving into the other side, ground down through the right knee, start to extend the left leg long. Take a moment here to rotate the left hip down, squeezing the inner thighs towards one another, and then squeeze your left glute to lift the left leg high. Ground down through the left palm as you reach the right arm forward, bicep by the ear. Take a breath. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Really use that breath. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend, pause right here. Bend the left heel in towards the glute. Reach back with the right hand, grab for the inner arch of the foot. Just hanging out right here, working on balance. Or if you want more, kick into the hand, slight lift to the chin. Feeling that nice quad stretch. Keep rotating the left hip down. Take one more big breath. And then exhale, gently release everything out long. Right hand comes down, left knee comes down, sink the hips back to your child's pose. Big breath in, and then big breath out. Shift forward back into the palms. This time curl the toes under and send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking a few moments here. Inhale, round yourself forward to a high plank, starting to warm up the core, the shoulders. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Moving through that a couple more times with your breath. Inhale, you round forward like an ocean wave, leading with the back of the neck. And then exhale, hips go high. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, send it back. Last one, inhale, come forward. Pause here in this high plank for 2 rounds of breath. Press firmly through the earth, pull the shoulder blades apart, belly up and in, hips in line with the shoulders. 1 more breath, inhale. And exhale, send it up and back, downward facing dog. Once you get to your down dog, start to walk your feet forward to meet your hands, finding yourself in a ragdoll at the top of your mat. Hang nice and heavy, forehead down towards your space. This is a great spot for the block underneath the hands. If you want to release the arms down, bend into the knees as much as you need to, trying to lengthen through the spine here. Gently releasing the block, release the hands to the earth if they're not there already. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop the spine. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more time like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull the shoulder blades together, shift the weight forward into the balls of the feet. Exhale, forward fold. 1 vertebrae at a time. Start to round yourself up to stand, reaching the arms up and overhead. Find some length here, reaching through the fingertips, pressing through the heels, hug the belly in. Exhale, bring your palms to touch and draw them to heart center. Pause here for a moment, maybe close your eyes. Feel that natural sway from right to left in the feet as your body holds you up and balances you. Feeling that length and growth through the crown of the head, relaxing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Feeling the core engage, slight tuck to the tailbone. Setting our intention for our practice here, maybe just being present on your mat, 4 corners of your space, letting go of anything surrounding you. If things happen around you, just let them go, let them be, and just move with your breath. Inhale, let's send our arms high, reach and lengthen. And then exhale, forward fold, let that go. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round yourself up to stand, reaching the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, arms go high, lengthen. Exhale and forward fold, starting to really warm up our spine now, linking with our breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach on up. Fingers lift up towards the sky. We'll pause here for a moment, really ground down through the feet. And as you exhale, open arm twist to the right. Bring your left arm forward. Right arm reaches behind you and draw the gaze to the right fingertips. Draw some attention to the hips. Can you keep that right hip pulling forward, left hip drawing back, engaging our obliques here. Inhale, come back through center, reach high to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Same thing, right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. You have to feel your body pull itself back to center. Left hip pulls forward, right hip draws back. Maybe the gaze goes over the left hand. Inhale, come back through center, lengthen. And then exhale, forward fold. Dive all the way down to the mat. Pause here for a moment, shake it out. Moving into our gorilla pose, starting to get into the hamstrings a little and warming up into the palms. Start to lift the toes up and slide the palms underneath the feet, fingertips towards the heels. Toes will be on the wrist. and just find a little bit of movement in the feet here, massaging into the hands, the wrists. If you're like, ew, that's gross, I don't want my toes on my hands, you can just flip your hands upside down, either on your shins or up here on your thighs, and let the upper body hang. Still gonna get into those wrists. You're stepping on the toes. Take an inhale, halfway lift, stepping on the hands, not your toes. And then exhale, pull your elbows out to the side, send your hips high as you drape down over the thighs. One more time like that. Inhale, find some space. Exhale, pull yourself down. Every variation, releasing their hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. You have the option to move through a chaturanga push-up here if you'd like to, or just hold your high plank for 2 rounds of breath. You can drop the knees down if you need, or keep the knees lifted as you lower halfway down. Sweep it through upward facing dog. All variations, sending the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Round of breath here, big inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Bring your feet about hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round up to stand, reaching the arms up and overhead, lengthen. This time as we exhale, we'll sink into our awkward chair. Bend into the knees and bring your hands out in front of you. Palms can be down, palms can be up, palms can be in towards one another. Whatever works for your arms and your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades together and down your back. Sink low into the heels and the hips. Slight tuck to the tailbone. Take one more big breath in. Then as you exhale, forward fold. Send the hips high. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Nice wide stance here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release the left heel down to the mat, 45-degree angle. Inhale, rises you up to your warrior 2. Spin open towards the left side of your mat, bending deeply into the right leg as you reach through the fingertips, forward and back. Chest is right over the hips, squeezing the core. Press through the outer edge of the back foot. Take one more breath here. On your exhale, side angle, right arm comes down to the inside of the right thigh as you reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. This is a wonderful spot for the block underneath the right hand, or you can gently rest the right forearm on top of the thigh, but we're not resting into that arm. We're still using the left hand to reach up towards the ceiling, trying to take the crunch out of the right side body. Long hold right here. Stay nice and low and strong. Keep breathing. Rotate the left shoulder open. One more big breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through the front leg as you reach up and back with the right palm. Little to no weight in the back hand. We're lengthening up again through the top fingertips. One more breath. Start to sweep the left arm forward, squaring off the chest. Pivot onto the back toes. So you're in this high pyramid shape. Both legs are straight. One more big breath. As you exhale, start to reach the hands forward, biceps by the ears for as long as you can as you hinge at the hips, folding over the right thigh. Then when you are ready, releasing the hands, finding our pyramid pose. If you need to step that back foot in a little bit, adjust however you need to so that you can draw the right hip back, left hip forward, and fold over the right thigh. Just one more round of breath here. Use that breath. Inhale, you find length, maybe lift the chest slightly. And then exhale, you fold. Move into that space you created. Start to bend into the right knee. Step the left foot forward. Find that forward fold ragdoll shape. Heel toe the feet about hip width distance apart again. Hang heavy down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round up to stand. Reaching the arms up to the sky again. We've got this. And then right back into that awkward chair, sinking into the hips, bend into the knees and reach the arms forward, palms facing whatever feels comfortable. Maybe switch up the location of the palms this time. Maybe they go up instead of down. Just testing a little bit of a change right here. Pulling the shoulder blades together. Heels, weight is in the heels. I know words, I know what's happening. Take one more breath. Exhale, left hand stays forward as you reach the right arm back into this open twist. Stay low in the legs. Come back through center. Over to the left. Left arm reaches back, right arm forward. Stay low. Come back through center. Hold right here. Exhale, forward fold. Let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hand, step your right foot to the back of the mat this time. Releasing the right heel down. Your next inhale brings you up to your warrior two, peeling open towards the right side. Bend deeply into the left knee, ground down through the outer edge of the back foot, and rotate the right shoulder open to square the chest over the hips. Another breath in right here. On your exhale, side angle, left arm comes down, right arm reaches high. Finding your variation, block underneath the palm, gently resting on top of the left thigh. Everyone's reaching up through the right fingertips, trying to take the crunch out of the left side body as we peel open the right shoulder and press the left knee open. One more big breath here. Reverse triangle, straighten through the front leg, let that go. Left arm reaches high, little to no weight in the back palm. Lift and lengthen. As you exhale, sweep the right arm forward, square off the chest, pivot onto the back toes. Take a breath in as you lengthen. On your exhale, start to hinge at the hips. Biceps by the ears as long as you can as you start to fold over the left thigh, releasing the hands whenever you're ready, adjusting that back foot if you need to bring it in slightly so you can square everything off and fold over the left thigh. Catching your breath here. Think about squeezing the inner thighs in towards one another, drawing that left hip and heel back as you rotate the right hip down and forward. And then right foot steps forward to meet your left, forward fold. Let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round on up to stand, lengthen and reach. And exhale, forward fold, dive right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Again, you can just hold your high plank here, drop the knees down if you need to. Lower halfway down, chaturanga. Sweep it through. Downward facing dog, send the hips high. Last round through our chair and our warrior series for this fusion flow. Inhale, gaze forward. Make your way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Bring your big toes and heels to touch this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale into your Utkatasana chair pose. Keeping the big toes together and squeezing the inner thighs in towards one another as you lift the chest up and arms reach up to the sky. If you have tight shoulders, you can bring your arms out nice and wide so you can work on sinking into the hips and lifting the heart up and back. Moving into our eagle pose. We'll start with our left arm going underneath the right arm, trying to interlock the hands, bring the palms to touch, or you can go for a bear hug, grabbing for opposite shoulders, or you can bring the back of the palms to one another. Finding your variation of your eagle, and then bringing your left leg up and over the right. You can kickstand the toe, go for that double wrap, then really squeeze everything in, drawing the elbows and knees in one line. Chest is up and back. One more breath. Unravel everything and rise on up to a one-legged mountain pose. Reaching the arms up and overhead, bringing that left knee high in line with the hip. As you exhale, Dekasana airplane, sweeping the arms back. Extend the left leg back. and hinge forward at the hips to bring the chest parallel with the earth. Pull the shoulder blades together, pinkies in, thumbs out. Rotate the left hip down. Strong through that right foot. One more breath. Finding our balancing half moon. Right hand starts to rotate down towards the earth as the left arm reaches high. Rotate the left hip open. This is a great spot for the block underneath the right hand, so you can lift up through the top fingertips and flex the left foot like you're stepping on the wall. One more breath. Gently release the left foot to the back of the mat, then rise on up to a star pose. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, find length. As you exhale, dive down into a wide-legged forward fold. Turning towards you so you can see me. Toes in, heels out slightly, grabbing for the outer edges of your feet, your calves, your thighs, whatever is accessible to you. This is also a great spot for the block underneath the hands or the forearms, or even the forehead. So you can work on shifting the weight into the balls of the feet, tilt the tailbone nice and high, and with a nice flat back, pulling yourself down and fold. A few more rounds of breath here. Coming back to that heart rate. Bring your hands underneath your chest. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop your spine. Exhale, low lunge, front of the mat, plant your hands, step your right foot back, high plank, move through your chaturanga flow, making your way to downward facing dog. Other side, gaze forward. Travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, sink the hips, arms go high. Second time here, we're really feeling those quads now after all these chair variations. Eagle on the right side. So your right arm comes under the elbow first, going for whatever grip is working for you today, and sink nice and low into the legs. Right leg starts to come up and over, finding your double wrap or kickstanding your toe next to the ankle. Bring everything in line, and then squeeze everything in towards the midline, pulling the elbows down and lifting the chest up and back like you're flat against the wall. One more breath here, squeeze. Unravel everything, rise on up to your one-legged mountain Tadasana. Dekasana, airplane. Start to hinge at the hips as you bring the arms back, pinkies in, thumbs out. Rotate that right hip down, spinning the pinky side of the foot down towards the earth. Squeeze the glute to lift the hip 1 inch higher, the foot I should say. Tiny micro bend in the left knee. Opening up to our balancing half moon. Left hand comes down, right arm starts to reach high as you open up to the side of the room. Flex the back foot like you're stepping on the wall, reaching up through the top fingertips. Stay strong. Gently releasing your right foot to the back of the mat. Rise on up, star pose. Toes turn in, heels turn out. Inhale, find length. And then exhale, dive down, wide leg fold. Nice job. Another few moments here. Taking any variations that are calling to you. If you want to take some twists from side to side. We're just working on folding forward down towards the mat. Working on some hamstring length here. One day bringing the forearms down. One day the head down to the mat. Gently bringing your hands underneath the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop the spine. Low lunge, front of the mat. Plant the hand, step the left foot back. Move through your chaturanga flow. Last round of push-ups right there. Send the hips up and back. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. As you exhale, we'll send the hips back to hover over the heels as we hover the shins 1 inch off the mat, finding our turbo pose here. Inhale, press through the toes back to the high plank. Exhale, shift the hips back and hover. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, shift it back. Just 75 more. Forward, high plank, breathe. Exhale, shift it back. I was just kidding. Hold right here for 3. Knees to the mat in 2. 1. Release the knees down to the mat. Find this narrow child's pose. Bringing the arms down by your side. Relax the forehead down. Letting that go. Start to round yourself up to the seat, finding some half camel sweeps. Right hand comes behind you. Gentle separation of the knees. Press the hips forward as you reach the left arm up and back. And release the hips down. Over to the left hand behind you. Press the hips forward, reach the right arm up and back. And release the hips down. One more time each side. Left arm goes high. And release. Right arm goes high, lift. And release. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, so you can just lift your hips up, finding yourself in a forward fold, kind of towards the back of your mat. Depending on your space, if you're close to a wall, you can kind of scooch forward. Slowly rolling yourself up to stand, one vertebrae at a time, moving into our dancer's pose on each side. So inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, bring your right elbow to your right hip with your palm facing up. Ground down through the left foot and start to lift the right heel in towards the glute without changing the direction of your palm. Reach back and grab for the inner arch of your right foot and then bring your knees back to touch if you can. So the inside of the elbow should be facing out and away from you. Staying right here, this is dancer's pose. If you want a little bit more, you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, start to kick directly behind you, trying to keep the right hip pointing down towards the earth. You want to kick as much as you can first while keeping the upper body lifted. Then when you can't kick anymore, that's when you start to hinge forward, reaching the left arm in front of your gaze, kicking the right toes up and over the head one day. It's a little difficult without a mirror, so really feel that left foot ground down. Find that balance. Kick and reach. One more breath. And then gently come out, change. One step at a time. Right foot comes down. Let that go. Other side. Lift and lengthen. Arms go high. As you exhale, right arm stays lifted as you bring the left elbow to the left hip. Palm up, and then you bring the left heel in towards the glute without switching the rotation of the wrist. Just reach for the inner arch of the left foot and then bring the knees back to touch if you can. Staying right here. If this is enough of a balance challenge and back bend for you, or if you want more, keep the lift in the right hand as you start to kick the left foot behind you. Keep the chest lifted, ground down through the right foot. Keep breathing. When you can't kick anymore, that's when you start to hinge forward in the hips, reaching the right fingertips in front of you, bringing your chin to your bicep or your shoulder. Kick the left toes high into the hand. Hold and breathe. Find that sweet spot for 3, 2, and 1. Gently coming out, one step at a time. And then arms down by your side. Bring your hands to heart center. Big inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands, walk yourself out to a high plank, and then just send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Moving into a half pigeon on the right side, bring your right leg forward. Finding that 45-degree angle with the front shin. It does not need to be parallel with the front of your mat. As long as you're not feeling any pain in the right knee, you can always come to your back for a figure 4. And then lengthen the left leg long behind you. This is a great spot for a block underneath the hands or even the forearms. Let's stay lifted for the first few rounds of breath. Squeeze the left glute. Try to roll the shoulders away from the ears. One more breath here. And then slowly lower down to your sleeping pigeon if that is working for you today. Just here for a moment or two. Working on squaring off the hips. Keep rotating the left hip down. Try not to shift the weight dramatically into one side or the other. Planting into the hands. We'll just step the right foot back into our downward facing dog. Bringing the left leg forward for our half pigeon. Extending and lengthening through the back leg. Bringing that front leg to that 45-degree angle or wherever it feels comfortable for you without any pain in the knee necessarily. Squeeze the right glute, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. Stay lifted for the first few moments. Feeling this nice back bend and stretch on the right side hip flexor. One more big breath in. And then slowly lowering down onto the forearms. Moving into your sleeping pigeon. Trying to relax the right hip down. Just relaxing in the whole lower body as a whole, or even the shoulders. When we get into these uncomfortable positions, our body starts to tense up in areas to try to take the brunt of that feeling. So notice if you're clenching anywhere, can you send your breath there and let that go? Gently coming back up onto the palms. From here, just shift the weight into the left hip so you can bring the right leg up and around and extending the legs out in front of you. We'll take a wide leg fold here. So lifting the hips up and then tilt the tailbone back so you can take that extra love out from underneath us. Widen the feet as wide as it's comfortable for you. We'll take an inhale, lengthen. And then on your exhale, start to hinge at the hips and fold forward. You can grab on to your block, rest the forearms on the block, rest your forehead on a block, whatever is comfortable for you. Trying to send the hips back as you reach the chest forward and fold. Let's take a round of breath together. Inhale, halfway lift, find some length. And then on your exhale, see if you can fold yourself a little bit deeper. Gently coming out of that one step at a time, assisting your knees back in towards the center, coming on down to your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side, massaging the low back, maybe some gentle circles with the knees clockwise, counterclockwise. Keeping the right knee tucked in, extend the left leg long, finding our wind removing pose, pulling the right knee out and around the rib cage towards the right armpit. Using your bicep strength, give it a squeeze, flex the left toes back towards the shin. Into our supine twist, gently guide the right knee across your body towards the left. Right arm reaches long. Try to keep both shoulders glued to the earth if you can. Gaze can be up or over the right palm. Gently coming back through center, hugging both knees in towards the chest to realign our spine. Left knee stays in, extend the right leg long, pulling the left knee out and around the rib cage, squeeze it into the armpit, flex the right toes. Into our supine twist, guide the left knee across your body, left arm reaches out long, shifting your gaze, what feels comfortable on your neck and spine. And gently coming back through center, giving yourself one last final hug. Maybe curling into a tiny little ball, bringing your forehead up to meet your knees, giving yourself some love for all that work it just did. One more big breath in. And then exhale, release your final Shavasana. Legs and arms go out long, take up space. Few moments of rest right here. Coming back to that breath, back to our intention for class. Trying to be present in our space, letting go of the surroundings. And if the surroundings are happening and distracting us, can we acknowledge them and then kind of just let them float away like clouds? Taking one last breath together to seal in our practice. Big inhale through the nose. Bring your palms to your heart. Feel that air fill the chest, the lungs, the heart space. And then open mouth, exhale. Feel your body settle into your mat. Stay here as long as you would like, beautiful yogis. Thanks for joining in for our fusion flow today. Take your time, honor your space. I will see you all next time. Namaste.